me feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't
22. Moneyman. Let's see. Oh, it started on those jumper or something? Oh. Yeah, I told you, man. Adam and Vlad been going crazy. Yo, rappers these days been trying to be streamers. Like, you know, it's kind of looking like rappers are falling off. So you got Adam and Vlad now popping it on these niggas. Okay, I'm trying to get it. Let's see. Huh. Oh, so Moneyman challenged Adam to post 50,000. No, he says, fuck your interview unless you pay me for 50,000. And then he responds,
draw all the money.
I'm gonna have to call Adam. What the fuck is going on? Let's go to the story. Here we go.
See how these rappers will take 50K out of that. I'm never going to go.
We see that.
So Moneyman has a reputation for being one of the biggest cap artists in the music industry. Basically, everything he puts out is massively botted and inflated. He's nowhere near as popular as he acts like he is. So I decided to check out and see how his latest project is doing. It's right here. It's been out for about 2 weeks. I tallied up all of the plays. Equals about 750K on Spotify. So we double that since Apple Music is a thing. Lands you on about 1.5 million streams after 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right.
Said, let me pull it up. Moneyman was giving his comments or giving his opinion on Boosie and Vlad. And according to Moneyman, he said Vlad is supposed to pay Boosie off GP. Bruh was down sometimes is bigger than the platform. Or no, it's bigger than the profit. Vlad gonna make it in other ways. Then somebody says, black people logic. No profit, just run a business that makes no profit. Moneyman says, gotta pay for promo, gang. NBA pay a nigga. Sometimes just because he there at the time. It is what it is. Then somebody says, nobody bringing up how much money Vlad's making off TikTok, Facebook. When Boosie died, Vlad will double his money also. There is a bunch of Boosie haters that will agree with whoever is against him. Moneyman says, yeah, the money keep coming forever on them clips for show. He could sell them for 5 to 10x. Okay, so let me give my opinion on this. First of all, I do agree with Moneyman, right? I told you that's how I run business. Like, I don't go off strictly numbers. If I went off strictly numbers, I would fire so many people. Because I've paid niggas for months, a lot of months, that literally they didn't do no work. But it's like, you know, when you deal with a job that sometimes is seasonal and, you know, I guess I impose it on myself. I tell every employee, I don't think I hire a single employee that work 40 hours per week. Not one. Not one employee that I pay and they get full-time paychecks. Now, here's the thing. With not working that amount, the moments I do need you, because a lot of times I don't have, oh shit, I get something for tomorrow or 2 days from now, I got to go to Florida. I got to go do this. I got to go do that. And I need these people. That's the tax being available. So really, a lot of how I look at it is I'm paying you to be available more than I'm paying you for the work you're doing. Because if I look at it like if I'm paying you for the work you're doing, you don't deserve it. If I look at it as being availability, that makes more sense. But also, the availability is also an investment. It's like owning a building that you may use all the time versus not use that much on a particular month. You're not going to cancel your lease. It's an investment for the times you do need it. And I look at that, especially with people. It's hard to find good people, and you can't treat people as disposable. So that's how I look at it. Vlad does not, and that's the only reason you might be like, how do you agree with Moneyman, but not Boosie? Because not everybody does business. I would have gave Boosie the 5,000. That's my fucking problem. I would have gave Boosie the problem. If I was paying him 25 and he asked for the extra 5, I would have given him the 5,000. Vlad don't move like that. I've been telling y'all niggas for the longest. You have Vlad in your house every fucking month. You know the guy. Again, If you want to do business with people that value these intangibles, that might say, you know what, I'm going to take the loss just to, you know, maybe Boosie going through something. Maybe he got to pay for some extra lawyers. Maybe he need this extra $5. All right, cool. Like, you know, just give him the money and try to see if you can make it up in other ways. I'll probably do that. But you're dealing with Vlad. Vlad is literally telling you he's a calculators guy. That's why I've been calling the run the numbers guy. Vlad is a nigga. If he give you $1 to go to the store and the thing costs 98 cents, if you don't bring back them 2 cents, nigga, he probably thought you robbed him, bro. Like, yo, this nigga stole from me, man. So you got to know who you're dealing with. Boosie damn well know who he's fucking dealing with. You're dealing with Vlad. Vlad is not going to give you some money on, like, this idea on GP. Yeah, that's worse with niggas. On GP. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I only work with niggas. Vlad is a dollars and cents type of guy. If it's 547, like, put it like this. You know how many times somebody will be like, it came up to $160. I just give him $200. I'm just making an example. Give him $200. You don't even access the change back. And they kind of expect you not to access change back. Vlad is going to be like, where's my fucking $43 at? Where is it at? He's that type of nigga, bro. That's what it is. So if you're working with Vlad, I don't know why y'all trying to change Vlad into something he's not. What I said about Vlad is he's fair. What's owed to you, he's going to give to you. But he's not going to just pay you because GP or you're his man. He's a dollars and cents type of guy, which this is how everybody should take that. If you on Vlad's platform, you should charge him dollars and cents. You should, like, put like this. Now, I don't care to get paid. Like, bro, like, I like how me and Vlad do our thing because I'm not in that ecosystem. But you know what that would have told me? All right, so now me, whoever is working with Vlad is telling you, I'm a dollars and cents guy, not a that's my man's guy. Make sure y'all are paid every single time for what you did last. You just did a banging interview with him. Make sure the next time he pay you, it accurately portrays that. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Because this is not a GP type of guy. He's not going to pay you because you his man's, like he fuck with you. That's not him. So just get over it. I guarantee if you deal with black people, and this is not a black-white thing, it's just most of us black people, we just do business a little bit different. Like, put it like this. I give an example. Yo, I put my first show ever, which was supposed to be at Gramercy, got canceled. I had Charleston White on the joint. Bro, I gave Charleston White deposit. What was it, like $6,000, $7,000? I've never asked for it back. It's one of those like, yo, you know what? I'm going to, like, yo, whenever we're going to do some shit, the shit going to make sense. Like, I'm not going to be like, hey, could you refund me my money? Did I refund the deposit you sent me? No. That's how I look at it because that relationship, I know we going to work much more in the future and later in the future be like, all right, oh, good looks for doing this for me. Yeah. Remember when I gave it, it's going to work out. Like, it works out. That's how I look at it. Some niggas don't do business like that. Hey, you get your money when you get the invoice. Oh, we didn't do the show. Could you return that money? We're sending a request for that money back. Not just hold on to it. And so again, people do business differently, but you know the type of nigga you dealing with. You gonna know the type of nigga you dealing with. Vlad ain't never shown nobody that he's hitting niggas with the bread off GP. Like, I could see Sean Cotton doing that. And I seen Sean talk about this. I don't even know what he fully said. But I don't think Vlad is wrong either because Vlad ain't never tell none of you niggas that he's giving y'all bread off GP. He's telling you, I'm doing math. That's it. He's not doing friendships. He's doing math. That's it. Okay? All right. I was trying to see what Sean Cotton said about it. Because Sean Cotton runs Say Cheese.
He's never on quick money.
Here we go.
Numbers are inflated. Everybody knows what everybody's making. Everybody's true worth. It's everybody feeling themselves and watching everybody else.
Somebody said if you ask somebody to come do something, it's not GP. You don't get what I'm saying? You're paying somebody $25,000. You never know what's going on with them. They want an extra $5,000. There's some people that are going to say, well, if the math makes sense to pay you extra $5,000, I will. There's other niggas that say, yo, bro, I don't really think I could do that. And the person might be like, yo, bro, I need this extra $5, bro. Bro, yo, if we're gonna do, yo, I need the extra $5. you might just say, just off the fact that I fuck with you and I want to keep this relationship alive, take the 5, bro. I'll figure out a way to get that 5 in other ways. So that's the GP, right? Yo, it's general principle. Like, you got it. Just take that. What I'm saying is that Vlad don't give a fuck what you got going on, nigga. If the calculators say don't give him, he don't give a fuck. And there's nothing wrong with him saying no. It's just that a lot of people, they do business thinking they're going to work with somebody like, and by the way, I think what Vlad does is better than what I do. I think in business, that's better. The only thing that I think he would lack is that when I go to niggas and the way how I treat them, I could have 2-3 young boy interviews in the tuck. I could have a Cardi interview in the tuck. These people want to just talk to me, and we not talking about money. I'm at Young Boy's show streaming every night. Aiden Ross come there. They want him to pay $100,000. You see, when people think you're a dollars and cents guy, so me, while I might take the loss in a couple times, because I ain't gonna chip. All right, bro, you just want to, all right, fuck it. They realize what type of guy I am. I ain't gonna nickel and dime him. I'm not a nickel and dimer. And I'm not saying Vlad's a nickel and dimer, but Vlad is by the book. He's by the financial books. Yo, brother, this doesn't make sense financially. Da-da-da-da. You know what I would do if I was Vlad? Put it like this. This idea of profit per... Yo, you've done like 30 Boosie interviews. If Boosie was really that gun-ho about this extra 5, I would have gave him the 5. And even if I ain't make nothing, I would look at the numbers there and I would come back to him next time and be like, yo, bro, last time I ain't make nothing, I kind of gave you extra, bro. Like, this is where you got to be cool with niggas. Like, yo, like, bro, like, we can't really do that again, bro. Like, that cool? You never know. You might be fucked up. I'm not saying Boosie fucked up, but I deal with niggas not by, like, if somebody about to do a negotiation with me and I'm about to give you a deal, I'm about to give you a job, whatever, I'm not crunching a bunch of numbers. I'm going to give you a number. Like, we could talk. I'm going to give you a number. It's my job to figure out how it's going to work. Now, granted, that might not be the most, but I like dealing with people, right? Because I value someone's word. I value someone realizing that us getting money is probably the end of, it's the last byproduct of the relationship, right? Like, if I was all about dollars and cents, you think I couldn't drop a Young Boy interview to get me a quick 50 bands, 80 bands real quick? Like, if I was popped and be like, yo, man, fuck what Young Boy was saying. Drop this shit. But that's what I'm trying to say. I don't look at that as, bro, I flew out a cameraman. I flew out this person. I paid for this. Like, nigga, I'm down 10,000. I don't look at it like that. You're not going to get me to rationalize it like, yeah, I'm down 10,000. Like, how am I going to get my 10,000 back to even be even? Nah, brother, like, yo, in this game, there's a lot of money floating, but there's nothing that's worth more than a relationship to me. Nothing. Ain't nothing worth more than a relationship. 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. Ain't worth more than a fucking relationship to me. And everybody, I know people that I work with, it bleeds through. They're like, man, shit, we know he ain't thirsty for a fucking content, man. Like, he gonna come around here, he fuck with us. We trust him more. Matter of fact, when anything with us and him, shit, we gonna give him first, or he never know, But that's how I look at it. That's my long-term investment. I invest in a relationship. I don't invest in an interview. Because I've always told you, I don't care. I don't think interviews is a thing that defines me. So I invest in a relationship, not an interview. Right? Like, I know some of y'all might think I'm tripping. Me and Drake talk all the time. Personal conversations. Even I'm like, man, this would be a crazy interview, right? My nigga, I'd rather that than having an interview. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that relationship is going to be more fruitful. Other things come from it. So, like, there's nobody who I fuck with a lot that people could be like, oh, we just have an interview relationship. Nah. I've gained a lot more by just being friends. Or at least showing that I'm a little bit more genuine than content monetization. Anyway, let me hear what he has to say.
Instead of just trying to build their way up. That's why I told y'all that in the last interview. So it's getting worse. Moneyman, he had his input on it. He felt as though Vlad should have paid Boosie what he wanted play the long game.
Yeah.
When I first seen it, I kind of felt a little way. I'm like, why do us as media outlets, why do we always got to take the short end of the stick? So it I kind of was like, all right, Money Man. But then I remembered Money Man is the same rapper. And we talk shit about rappers all the time, but we got to give niggas they flowers when it's due. Money Man is the same rapper, damn near coming off a hit record. Money Man gave me 2 free features, man, for an artist that's not even here no more. He's in prison. He's in jail. Money Man is the same rapper who gave me an interview for free early in my career in Atlanta. The nigga pulled up in the brand new $100,000 car, BMW, back then. I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still living at my mom's house. Then he gave me another free interview about 5 years ago.
I think what he's saying is that, bro, he built a rapport with Money Man. And yeah, you know, again, it's just different ways how you do things. I told Vlad, the way how his business is set up, people are always going to treat you as a bank. They know you're the guy. It's like a guy that walk in a strip club that all the strippers know pay for pussy. Or they be tricking. The one chick that's gonna fuck that nigga for free, the other girls are gonna hate that nigga or hate that chick to say, yo, you fucking up the game. This person pays for this shit. So Vlad is known as the I pay a lot of money for interviews. So that's kind of what's happening. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Boosie started to look at Vlad like that too, because if this was really some homie vibes, you don't walk away over just $5,000. You figure out a way. But I think they're looking at Boosie and they're looking at Vlad as, oh, you just paying, you paying for the shit, and we trying to tax you, because I really think they are trying to tax him. Not saying he can't afford it, but the mere fact that people are having these deals to say, yo, if you don't pay this, we walking away. And again, I said that was Vlad's fault. Vlad created this infrastructure, right? So if everybody on Vlad TV that gets over 1 million views says we want pay, that's on him. He created this. Anyway.
Just off GP, just the relationship, what he's talking about, the friendship, the relationship. Money Man did that for me. And for that, I will never, ever, ever have nothing.
Yeah, chat. As I said, young boy people, they said, Act, you know, you could stream in here anytime. They said Aiden Ross, we need 100,000. Straight up. It wasn't young boy. They said it was people around it, some of the tour people. Because I was saying, I said, when y'all start charging, it's like, y'all know I'm in here streaming every night. I said, oh shit. Well, you different. You different, you know? It's like they're gonna tax certain niggas. Shit, I even told Aiden that too. I told Aiden to stop leading with money. Because when you lead with money, you open up a conversation where niggas don't want to be on your stream unless there's money to be made. You get what I'm saying? And I understand it too. You know, I understand it. And I don't even blame, like, again, it wasn't young boy. I don't even blame some of young boy niggas for saying that. You know why? At a point, Aiden was trying to pay young boy like a couple 100,000 or maybe it was $1 million to get on stream. So now, if he didn't do it then, like, it's like a nigga that was down to pay for the pussy and now you're going to let him fuck for free. So I think that's what they were also looking at. Like, man, this nigga was down to pay, even though young boy wasn't going to be on the stream, but it was like, just being at the concert, it was like, damn, this nigga was down to pay a couple 100,000 because Aiden had offered young boy like a wild amount of money to come on stream. It didn't happen. So I think his team was looking at it like, damn, yeah, even if you come into the show, nigga, bring at least some type of bag. Shit, I was just looking at it like, that's my homie, that's my friend. He coming here with me. Because, you know, one thing I do love, I love the guys who ran Young Boys Tour. They allowed me to bring anybody there, and they gave the rollout like, yo, your guest is our guest. And they knew I was bringing people to make the show and the tour look great. Like, you know, I wasn't bringing no hater there, or I was bringing people that were going to always speak positively after they had a good experience. So, But yeah, the thing is, once you start paying, it is what it is.
Nothing to say bad about Moneyman. Never. Because Moneyman seen a young kid. He seen a brand that was building, and he believed in me. I will never have nothing bad to say about Moneyman. And when I seen him tweet that, and we had posted it on Say Cheese, I just couldn't be mad at it, because that's what he really stands on. He stands on long-term friendship.
Yeah.
He stands on, he's not never on nigga time. He's never on quick money, I'm trying to fuck you over. He's never on that. He's always on, look, friendship, I'm trying to build something, longevity, right business, long-term. He's always on that. He's always on some friendship shit. And that's why Moneyman is the way he is. That's why he is.
Okay, so that's why you got into it with now I'm understanding. Okay, so that's why you got into it with Adam. And I guess he told Adam, yo, Adam, you gotta, shit, if I'm about to do an interview with you, you gotta come with 50 bands, right? So Adam responded to that.
Go withdraw all the money I got in the bank. I'm never gonna post screenshots. It's crazy how of these what rappers, my bank account looks like.
Wait, what?
These rappers will take 50K out of the bank and take a picture with it or pose with it or whatever and be convinced that they're doing better than somebody who's blatantly doing dramatically better than them. And I say this as a person who refuses to take part in these shenanigans. I do not go to the bank and withdraw money to flex on people. I say that standing in my many, many $1 million office building that I bought with my own hard-earned money. So, to anybody who's actually fooled by that, who actually sees somebody withdraw money and flex with it on the gram, and they think that means that those people actually got money, I mean, hey, if that impresses you, I think you're the target audience for that kind of content. As far as for me, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I don't put myself out there like that. I'm never going to go withdraw all the money I got. I'm never going to go withdraw all the money I got in the bank. I'm never going to post screenshots of what my bank account looks like. Just trust, if I did, I could make a lot of these rappers look stupid.
I agree.
So Moneyman has a reputation for being one of the biggest cap artists in the music industry. Basically, everything he puts out is massively botted and inflated. He's nowhere near as popular as he acts like he is. So I decided to check out and see how his latest project is doing. It's right here. It's been out for about 2 weeks. I tallied up all of the plays. Equals about 750K on Spotify. So we double that since Apple Music is a thing. Lands you on about 1.5 million streams after 2 weeks. And by the measure that we use, we divide that by 1,500. That is 1,000. 1,000 album sales total in the first 2 weeks of its release. So, again, this guy wants you to believe that he's got money. And I'm just saying it's bullshit. Okay. 1,000 in the first 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah. So I agree with Adam on the points he's making. Number one, I don't think Moneyman is broke at all. I think if anything, Moneyman is one of the most financially savvy rappers. And the money he's showing, I think Adam is a little bit misguided in thinking that Moneyman made that money through music. I think he's good with investment, crypto. Moneyman would be an artist that if I say he made, he had a hit song, whatever. Let's say he made $500,000. I wouldn't be surprised if that $500,000 is $3 million now. Like, he's a guy, he's slick with money. He's into many different things. He's one of the first rappers to really even rap about crypto and all these other things. He's been pretty savvy with moving around. He kind of comes across like chameleonaire a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised. That's definitely not all the money he got. But whatever money he's posting, I don't think that's from music. I don't think he got to post music money. I think he got money, though. Right? So, all right. They're saying that Charlemagne has responded to, who did he respond to? He responded to Meek Mill. And Meek Mill was basically saying Charlamagne was hating on his thing. Daniel Williams, thank you for gifting. Ooh, I've never seen that before. Jules. What's that? Jules? What's that? Oh, thank you for the gifted Jules. Is that on? That's on YouTube? Chat, is that on YouTube? Hey, what was that? Chat, what was that? I've never seen that before. Okay. Let's listen to Charlamagne, though, okay?
Ask another question.
Go ahead.
What?
Is there any label that still has the power to be able to block an artist? Hell no. In 2026, what label could do that? What label could call somebody and be like, hey, don't play that person's music?
It would be
You know
all
what I
over
mean?
TikTok if they did
Like,
it.
who would
or
do-
streaming.
like-
Somebody would say it.
The labels don't even have no power.
Now, the artists and the fans have more power
That's
than
what I'm
labels when it
saying.
comes to distribution.
Easily.
Yeah,
Say it again, NB.
Yeah,
the artists. Ask another question.
Go ahead.
What?
Is there any label that still has the people?
And the people have the power.
Way more power than labels. What label could call somebody and say, "Hey, don't play this person's music"?
Well, the labels follow the trends, right? The labels follow what the kids are listening to, what people are listening to, what artists are making. They follow the trends.
Once again, if you made $80 million off rap and you selling out your shows, you're doing fine. And he's doing great work with Reform. Meek is clearly doing fine.
Yeah, he is.
We love you, Meek.
And
the people have the power.
Way more power than labels. What label could call?
Okay. So that is the sorry. Wait, is this person now on Twitter? That's a response from Charlamagne to Meek. Am I putting in the wrong @ name? Or maybe I'm blocked. Oh, it must be. I think I'm blocked or something. I don't know. Am I? What the fuck is this jewelry thing? Oh, Twitter's down? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, it's back up, I think. What the fuck? Am I taking Adderall? No. All right, we are at 6 hours, though. I'm still trying to go a little bit more.